So Rebecca is off gallivanting around Europe with her sister, so you are stuck with me. Sorry. That being said, hello! I know it's been a long time. I just finished summer classes, and I'm very glad to be done with that, and have now had time to finish this lovely book, and so today's video is going to be a review. This is the advanced reader's copy of Suzanne Rindell's The Other Typist. It is now available for purchase. It came out in June. I got this when I met with a bunch of people from Penguin at the Penguin event that I went to when I was in London, and since that time it has now been published. The book is set in 1924 in New York City at the height of Prohibition and centers around a woman named Rose Baker, who is a typist at the local police precinct. So whenever the criminals come in to give their testimony or to be interviewed by the lieutenant detective or the sergeant, she sits in the corner, or one of the other four typists, and just sits at her stenograph and takes notes about what they say and types up all the reports and hands them in. She's a very plain, quiet, soft-spoken individual, and everything changes one day when a woman named Odalie, which is a really great name, comes in and is interviewing for a position of the new typist at the precinct, and she is very different from everybody else. There are a couple of other typists that work with Rose, and they're all sort of either motherly or a little bit older than her, and they're very demure people, but Odalie comes in and she's flashy and she's very modern. She has the new haircut of the time, and it's all up in a cloche, and it's close and bobbed, and she's fancy and sparkly, and she's sort of this paragon of beauty, if you will, and she's new, and everyone's very intrigued with her, and Rose kind of feels that she's charmed her way into the position and doesn't really feel like she belongs. But, of course, Odalie has that sense of mystery and sort of projects it onto everyone. And she's one of those people where, though you're skeptical of her, you can't help but want to know more about her and be her friend. And so that tiny little seed of curiosity gets to Rose, and she does everything she can to befriend Odalie. And eventually she does, and the story takes off from there and their lives together. But there are a lot of rumors surrounding Odalie. For instance, that she danced with Clara Bow on a table, or that she's the girl of a gangster, and she's a very mysterious individual, and Rose goes to all kinds of lengths to find out exactly what makes Odalie tick and what makes her so sparkly and special. And the rest is up to you to read and find out. But I really, really enjoyed this book. I think it's very well written. Rose tells it sort of from a first-person narration. It's sort of a memory. It takes a while for you to really figure out that she is not telling the story firsthand. It feels like she's telling the story firsthand, but she's actually recounting. If you've seen the latest remake of The Great Gatsby by Baz Luhrmann, it's a bit the way they do it in that film. It's a very similar style, which I find to be very intriguing because you get two accounts for the price of one. The writing in this book is very, very good. There is a lot of small build-up instead of a lot of plot twist, and I think that makes for something even more intriguing because there's something you're always looking forward to every chapter. When I was reading this, I had to take a break because I just got thrown very heavily into class. We did a 6-week semester and I was very rushed. But when I did come back to it, it was proved to be just as good as it was when I started it in the beginning. I think I would give this 4 out of 5 stars. I very much enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it. So if you're interested, definitely check out The Other Typist. I don't know if this is actually the final cover of publication, since this is the advanced reader's copy, but definitely look it up on Goodreads. I'll put a link in the thing below and you can check it out. I hope you're all having lovely summers and lovely weeks and lovely lives, and if you're in a part of the world where it's winter time right now, I'm sorry. I hope you're having a lovely winter time, and I will see you very soon.